LaliCup Menstrual cup.
It is the LaliCup. The LaliCup? I think we just said the LaliCup.
Okay.
All right. Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Kim, and this is a PACII review of the LaliCup. So the LaliCup is a brand that comes from Slovenia, and this is in the European Union, the EU, for anyone not familiar. They aren't sold in a lot of places in the US, but they do ship worldwide. The reason that we found this brand interesting, other than some fun color choices, is that they have a 3-size lineup.
Yes. The small LaliCup holds 27 milliliters, the medium holds 36, and the large holds 41.
And we love that they have this middle range, which a lot of brands don't have, which gives you a very small starting cup if you are a teen or just someone who needs a smaller cup. You've got this really petite option, but you still have a long stem, so you can have a petite cup and still use it if you have a fairly high cervix.
Right.
And then the larger cup is one of the cups with pretty high capacity.
So it's a nice high capacity, and it's a good firmness. It's a bit firmer than some other high capacity cups.
Yeah, so we used to only have the brand Super Jenny to recommend as a very high capacity cup, but it's soft. Not everyone can use a soft cup or likes a soft cup, so the LaliCup is a really awesome alternative to the Super Jenny with the same amount of capacity.
Right, and also there's the Yuki, but it's quite firm, so this is a nice in-between.
So how did we like the cup as far as use goes? I tried the medium cup, and for me, I really love the shape. It's sort of a rounded bottom, but between a bullet and a rounded bottom. I don't like too bullet of a cup because mine tends to tilt, and even with removing the stem, that can be a little pokey for me. But I definitely really love the firmness of the LaliCup. It's a pretty sweet spot for me. It's not super soft where I have to fiddle with it, which is how my body likes to work for softer cups. But it has enough spring that I can get it to open without a lot of trouble.
I agree. It also has really nice grips. They're very, they are pronounced, but also they sort of, I don't know how to say it. They're sort of smooth. They're very smooth. There's no rough edges, so they're nice to grab, but not irritating.
They're rounded and raised.
Yeah. There you go. I'm like, how do I describe this?
And also the suction cup holes aren't teeny tiny, so rinsing and getting it clean without having to do a super high amount of effort to get things out from the suction holes is nice.
I love that they offer a black version too.
Yes. Although, funny story about that, last cycle, my medium LaliCup is black, which I requested when they asked what we would like to have to try, because I wanted a black cup. And I had started the first day of my cycle with a Lena Sensitive, and then I switched over to
which is a clear cup.
Which is a clear cup, and I switched to the LaliCup in black. And I woke up that morning and started removing my cup and almost had a heart attack because I thought like my vagina had the Black Death and my blood was black and everything was dying inside of me. But it turns out in like a millisecond, you can have 50 ridiculous ideas. It's amazing like how far your mind goes in that span of time, but it was just a black cup. So.
Okay, so black cup trauma aside, who do we think this cup would be good for?
I think it's a nice average cup. Speaking for the middle size, I think it's a good starter cup for any first-time cup user who finds these, even the size 1 smalls on the market for most brands, this is smaller. If you want to compare our comparison chart, putacupinit.com/chart, you can look by diameter and by length, and this will be on the low end of that without giving up a huge amount of capacity like something on the Maluna options. And then this, of course, is such a good cup for people with a very extremely heavy flow. You've got the capacity.
Another thing I like about this one for high capacity is it doesn't have the widest diameter of all of our cups either, so it helps fit a different need.
Yeah, I find that this company is super easy to work with. A personal friend of mine actually bought one on my recommendation and started panicking about it being in customs because it does ship from worldwide. She shot them an email, got a pretty quick response, and their worldwide shipping is free. And then for those of you who are always looking for cups to buy that you can't find on Amazon in the US, we have a coupon code for feminine wear that you can find in our video description. Thanks for watching.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Very nice. So I... we have a coupon code for feminine wear that you can find in our video description.